What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Betsy Braddock, Captain Britain, issue number 3. With so much anti-mutant sentiment growing in the UK, and a lot of this has been propelled because of Covenant Aqaba, and they are working for Morgan Le Fay, with Le Fay having her own ideas and visions for her homeland. The first step in achieving this is getting rid of Betsy Braddock. To further this, the Furies of the Everforge. They have fallen in with Morgan's schemes, and they have been launching attacks on Captain Britain's across the multiverse. They attempted to recruit a Betsy to substitute for their cause, but the Captain Britain Corps remains loyal to its leader. Now the Furies have decided to take the shield into their own hands. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we are picking up at the Braddock Manor. Megan and Brian, they are currently headed out for a night on the town, a little time away. That means Maggie and Betsy, they are having the day to themselves. Grabbing Maggie, she heads out of here, and that's where she runs into Rachel chrono skimming. They have had Mother Mind running for hours, and they have gotten no results on where Le Fay might be, or what she might be doing. They are simply waiting for the next strike. With Brian Braddock outfitting the Captain Marvel Corps with Mother Mind tech to boost their psychic comms, they're hoping that maybe somebody out there has heard something, getting in communication with Captain Britain's from across the multiverse. There has yet to be a single sign of Le Fay, with Rachel and her kissing, trying to really just bring each other down, bring this stress level to a close. This is where they get an incoming alert. Brian and Megan, they are currently facing off against something. That something is a Fury dressed as Captain Britain, letting all the citizens of UK know that he is the new Captain Britain, that no harm will come to him, but he cannot serve them best while Brian Braddock lives. Now the Furies, they were a kind of creation of Mad Jim Jaspers, and they only have 2 traits. They kill superheroes, and they never stop. In Otherworld, where realities intersect, they learned that they were not one, but many. They established a nation. We know this as the Everforge. And they only have 3 laws: hunt the superpowered, defend the forge, and never stop. This is where the Fury goes in on both Brian and Megan. With Brian wielding his sword, he goes in with a devastating attack, the two of them battling it out. Megan grabbing every bit of scrap around her. She goes to throw it at this little Fury, but this Fury comes down on Brian, and it looks like his life has come to an end, with the Fury believing that his mission is accomplished. The Fury flies away, believing that its job here is done. But this was all an illusion. Captain Britain had gotten here just in the nick of time. This was all a trick to get the Fury to go away. They don't know how much time they're gonna have before this Fury recognizes that Brian is still alive, but it gives our heroes the opportunity to regroup and get out of here. But Betsy is really worried at this point. Le Fay is outsmarting her every freaking turn, and so she has to turn to somebody that might be able to help her. Somebody with an intellect that could be able to challenge this. That's what takes us to London, England. We are at the HQ of Strike. All the members of Strike here, but we see Betsy and Rachel sitting down. At this point, Betsy doesn't know what to do. She is snapping, she is irritated, she is angry, and she is disappointed. And right now, her mind is on Saturn. She worries that she made a mistake by cutting herself off from her, exhausting themselves trying to track down Le Fay. She wishes there was somebody she might be able to talk to, somebody smart enough to be able to figure this situation out. This is when it clicks in her head. As we pick up at Covenant Aqaba HQ, we have the ambassador that is in the hands of the Fury. He is telling Le Fay that this guy is useless. Useless to you, useless to me. It would be better if we were to end him right here. He would make the perfect sacrifice. Unfortunately, he is not a mutant, so his sacrifice would mean nothing. It wouldn't help them in any way, shape, or form. But Le Fay goes on to say, of things that are useless, you told me that Brian Braddock is dead, yet he is at home. He is alive and comfortable, dancing around with Maggie. Recognizing his failure, the Fury runs to go and take down the superpowered, to defend the Forge and never give up. But Morgan stops them, both of them getting too ahead of themselves. She lets them know that they still carry the Starlight Sword, and now that the power of the Captain Britain Corps lies in the hands of one mutant, they have to think outside of the box. This is where she shows them something, shows them what they might be able to use to take them down. But the Britain she is seeking is not one that the ambassador wants. She is not here to just rid mutants of this place. She doesn't care about the mortal government. She only cares about defending the magic of the land of Britain, of the power within. In her mind, everyone would kneel to her. If they did not, they would die. At least this is what she would have done at one time. But she recognizes that those days are long past. She must threaten modern people with modern fears. And her strongest ally, she is about to go say hello to. And so at the same time, we see Betsy getting ready to go say hello to somebody, getting very dolled up. She definitely wants to make a good impression. Elsewhere, we have the Fury and Morgan Le Fay showing up at a very particular location. While Betsy makes her way to Jersey City, she has come to say hello to Tony Stark, needing somebody that has the mind to understand the situation but is also an expert on Le Fay. That is none other than Tony Stark. She also says that she might need the help of the Avengers. While Morgan Le Fay, she has gone to Victor Von Doom, because Doom has something that she would like. Sometime after Morgan Le Fay's capture, the Castle Mongol was removed as a whole. It was next seen for sale in Otherworld in the Crooked Market in the hands of Mad Jim Jaspers. The entire manor had been compressed into a little red box. According to Captain Britain, the manor exchanged hands and was last seen in the possession of Dr. Doom. The details on how the castle was shrunk and placed in a box are very murky, but the prevalence of reality warpers in other worlds, educated guesses can easily be made. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I am freaking ecstatic. I am so excited because Dr. Doom is here. You guys know when Dr. Doom shows up, I just get so excited for it. I love when Doom is a part of anything, whether it be a Hellfire Gala, whether it be our South Korean heroes, or anything in between. Dr. Doom showing up on scene, it is never going to be a good time for our heroes. But what we are seeing is that Captain Britain and Morgan Le Fay, they are both recruiting powerful individuals to their side. This is going to be one heck of a battle moving forward. This is the battle for everything. This is the battle for all of UK. This is the battle for the Captain Britain Corps, for the Starlight Sword. This is a battle of freedom versus tyranny. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you would like to get completely caught up on everything going on with this story, be sure to check out the links in my description as well as the top of this video. It will get you completely caught up on everything going on with this event. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to getting comics every single month. Not only does this help out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. If you are unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.